Take what's left, spin it upside down, captured in a moment that you don't have now. You don't have now. You don't have now. And follow me to the sun. If it floats high above, orbiting the sun, if it takes all its time, burning all its lies, if it gives everything, whatever's left is mine. Surely your eyes feel the weight of my love. I have never been more swept away, left undone, taken by beauty. My heart is alive. I am holding a treasure more precious than time. Just hold me close. You're free from harm. I'll keep you safe here in my arms. Just before you hear me say, morning has come to welcome the day. Let yourself go, let your heart settle down. I have no place to go when your smile comes around. You are my heaven, the star in my sky, guiding me to a promise of love satisfied. Just hold me close. You're free from harm. I'll keep you safe here in my arms. Just before dawn, you hear me say, morning has come to welcome the day. Fall fast asleep, I'll be here till you wake. In the morning I'll be ready to laugh, run and play. Rest in my love for the night running out just a little while longer. Can I hold you here in my arms?